What the hell? Greetings. I was just so knocked out. I was so knocked out just now. Gratitude. I was trying to strip that blue out and it turned green, so whatever. I was knocked out. I was initially looking for the validation of what I said about the three people, but I fell asleep, so I was knocked out. And then when I came back to, Yehuda asked me, he told me I didn't forget what the fuck I was supposed to say. Dang, wait a minute, let me listen. Mm. Well, I'm gonna just start with what he said. And the second thing he said, I can't remember the first thing he said, but I have to listen. My mind is everywhere, and I was just asleep. Um, he said first. The second thing he said was, um, oh, okay, right, yeah, got it. Okay, gratitude. First thing he said to me, and this is a world message, so let me just state that gratitude to the soul, gratitude to the spirit, gratitude to the deities, the high council, gratitude to the Loa, the Orisha, the ancestors, and the Gede. Gratitude to the ancestors for keeping us all safe, shielded, and protected, as well as the deities and um, our covering. We show gratitude to the Grand Council, the High Council. um there are going to be, and I told him I would like to, if we're going to do some, let's at least try to also give some good things. But he said good things will happen, but it is the things that we talk about that needs to be warned. That's why sometimes it seems like it's all negative messages. It is the messages of what we need to know. It's not about playing the game or, just let me tell you something great. He wants us to know what's going to happen so we'll have time to act, react, or cause change inside of it. The movie The Little Mermaid, starring Haley Bailey, or however you pronounce her name, has kicked up a lot of hatred in people, and genomes are going to begin to behave even worse as if they weren't already. They're going to be committing, um, I want to, because this is the way he said it, he says very brutal homicides due to this movie. Um, I don't know if they're going to pluck somebody's eyes out, but that's what it looks like. I keep seeing like somebody's eyes is out or something, or because that's what it looks like to me, like somebody's eyes are missing. But it's like something terrible to that extent, to where um the genomes are just going to start to act up. Yehuda says there's a revolutionary war that is coming between the melanite and the genome, which we already know, we can feel it. But it's almost like the time has been speeded up. Um, The other thing that he said, the second thing that I was going to say, that he says there's something wrong with Donald Trump's heart, allegedly. There's something wrong with Donald Trump's heart. I don't know if he like almost passed out, or if in some sort of like conference or speech he almost passes out, or he does pass out, or he is sweating very, very profusely, like you could tell something is wrong. Genomes are running through the melanite race. Also, the soul of David Arnold came to me probably about 30 minutes ago as I was sitting here right before I went to sleep. Um, and I asked him what is it that I could help him with. And he keeps saying that either his daughters or his family um, are confused as to why this happened. Um, I feel like David Arnold gave himself allegedly so his family was safe. So I'm going to say that there was a saving of David's family inside of that. I feel like this was caused by some sort of heart problem. And the reason why I said that is because I keep seeing someone squeeze the heart. So I feel like something happened to his heart, to his chest. Um, Like I don't know if they'll say like, oh, he had a hole in his heart, or oh, he had been dealing with this. Like it's something about his heart stopping. And there's been a number of passing where they're saying, like I said in the world message, that there would be a lot of young people passing away from natural causes, and that has began already. Um, He was also had said something about Germany. I'm gonna see if he repeats that. He had said something about the fire. What did you say about the fire? Um, well, I'll say this was another thing that he said. He's repeating, telling me to go here and say this. I don't know if someone is going to steal an ambulance, because I kept seeing an ambulance truck flip over, but I don't feel like there's any like patients in it or people in it except for the people that are driving it. But I almost feel like they either not supposed to be in it, or they have stolen it maybe, or they're not doing something properly, because it feels like something happens to an ambulance, like either it flips over, um, or it's in some sort of crash. But I feel like it's not, the person is not supposed to be there. Um, and I don't know if this is the same thing or if this is something different, because Yehuda also says like I almost feel like it's in the east area, and that could be like up in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, even as far as going like to North Carolina. I feel like on the east side, people should be aware. I feel like there is an escaped mental patient or something that is very good at posing. So I feel like this person may be posing as something totally different. So for some reason, Yehuda just wants everyone to be aware that there are either 1 to 2 mental patients that have now escaped or will escape from some place that it will be very dangerous. And they just want you to keep your wits about you, and pay very close attention. If something doesn't seem right, you need to question it. Don't let anybody into your home, of course. Um, There's some sort of act. I know there's the Safety Act, but he's saying there's another act. He calling it like the Patron Act. in the Patroni Act. It's like Patron Act or something. I don't know if that's what it's called, but I just want to understand what he's talking about. He also tells me to acknowledge the Melanin female who is pushing for the Safety Act, as they're calling it, the Purge law. And she's going against the grain, telling everybody that this is going to be something good for the Melanite. This is not something good for the Melanite. Yehuda spoke to me as I was watching a video that someone sent to me. As she says, she is an attorney, and that oh my knee, she's an attorney, and that she is speaking on behalf of prisoners who are not having a fair trial. That is well and good. However, they have attached the helping of these people to this fucked up law. This is similar to how they did the Roe versus Wade, as that is the abortion law and whatnot, with the undertone and under guise of pedophilia in there. So this would be something similar to that, to where it looks like it's supposed to be for the Melanin, but it is not, because it is attached to all of these different things that are going to be horrible and come against the people. And she's pushing it, and it's going to look like this is a reform that's supposed to be for us, that it is not. And it's going to be like, oh, due to them. So she needs to stop that. I can't tell her to stop that, but she does need to stop that. However she feels about it, because she's an attorney, so she believes that she knows what she knows. But however, there's they're attaching it, because that's the way they operate. There should not need to be an act or a law for these things to happen. They should not be holding people, period, for 3, 4, 5, 6 years without trial, and people are dying, still not ever going to trial, never ever being convicted. There should not need to be laws passed, as there don't need to be laws passed for people to wear their hair however they want to at work, because genomes wear their hair however they want. They always feel like we need a law, or we need to speak up on something that is always already righteous to us. So there should not be an act or a law for this, because that is what the law already fucking states. So whatever, that law is not for us. Bosnia. I don't know. He keeps saying something about Bosnia. I don't know if it's going to be another surge or influx of people being shipped into the United States, but they are rapidly killing people. Before the news anchor was killed the other day, that I said it would be a journalist that was murdered. He was killed. He was, or died. He was. Um, there was a black journalist that passed before that. And today I saw a video of him giving a speech, and I believe the speech was also about race, and how race shouldn't be a factor. I don't know if he was speaking about the Little Mermaid or movies or whatever that is, but then he passed away. I feel like there was something attached to that, to his speech and to his passing. He keeps talking about some fire. I don't know if there's going to be some kind of explosion or some fire, because he keeps saying that. Um, every time they're calling about the hoax at the schools and the active shooters, those are distractions. Again, he's talking about like people passing out, falling dead from something that they're going to be eating or drinking. I don't know what they've put it in, or I don't know if that has something to do with the jobs and it's not acting well. It's something. I keep seeing people eat or drink something, and then they're like falling out. It's very weird. Remember that we are saying that. I also feel like there's going to be another instant of how I said about another DC shooter, like a sniper. I do feel like that is gonna. I keep seeing a guy on top of a building, like shooting. Like it looked like a sniper situation. I almost feel like it's at some sort of like outdoorsy thing, concert, something. It feels like something. I don't know if that's like a. I don't know if that's a protest or it's something outside. I don't know if that's a parade or if they're like gathering because someone is in town. It just, I don't know. But I'm going to say that because you would have said say it and remember that. Mhm. So they're going to try it one more time. And we have spoken and we have given word about each and every variant and different thing from the vid to the pox. Like it's going to be one more thing. But it is a combination between the monkeypox, like, but it looks like a smallpox maybe, because the only thing he keeps saying is like open spores, like it's like they look very very small, like they cover, and it could be like a measles pox kind of thing. The problem is nothing that they have set out has actually done what they needed for it to do. It hasn't actually. It's going, but this is going to hit in waves, and I think this may be what he talked about in the world reading with it hitting children first. So be very careful and cautious. Um, because they really want people to go out and take these jobs. People are not getting it the way that they thought. Even when it came to the monkeypox, it didn't do what they thought it was going to do. Um, this will begin with almost like something like a rash or something in the mouth. I believe you'll see that. Also, diarrhea. And then it's like a covering of like the skin of like little like bumps or something, and they look like they open up or something. Mm, I feel like it comes from a contamination of water. I feel like it spreads very quickly, but as fast as it comes in, I feel like it'll be as fast going away, and it still would not do what they're hoping for it to do. Although I do feel like it will cause a large like problem, um but it's not going to be what they thought it was going to be, because I actually feel like I said, it's going to affect children, but I almost feel like it's going to affect more genome children than what they wanted it to affect, like brown skin or melanite children. But it does something to the inside of the mouth, the inside to the organs, as well as the skin organ. It may also cause like, because it covers inside of the skin, I believe it may cause like the hair to shed or come out in places, due to that coming up inside of the hair as well on the skin of the scalp and drying it out, and it comes out. It almost looks rashy or something, you know. Um, but I feel like the skin opens up or bubbles up, and like the spores of the skin. That's the way he keeps saying the spores, like it opens up. They may try two different things, because I also feel like I see vomiting, but I don't feel like the vomiting is connected to this. I feel like it's connected to a different one. I think they're going to put two out at one time, and it'll go fast as well. It's still not going to be, but I feel like one comes in before the other one. Like one comes in first, and then like February or something, another one comes in. And that's where I see like the vomiting, because I see hospitals are packed and they don't know what this is, because it doesn't have a face or a name. It just feels like they can't stop people from vomiting, and I feel like it's because of the I feel like they really are doing something to the water. It's something about the water. I don't know if it's also going to cause nosebleeds. I see blood coming out. I don't know if that's from everywhere, but I see blood coming out and vomiting. And that may be like the whatever is going on in the inside of the body. However, Spirit says, do not panic, because they're going to force, when I say they, I mean the spirit, the deities, high council, the soul is going to force this in the right direction, going to the people that it should go to. So it's almost like a continuous backfire. Mhm. Also, it's not us, but I'm going to go ahead and give the message because Yehuda says so. um I feel like London, like England, the UK, the United Kingdom is going to experience a strong downfall of financial stability. Like, I feel like, do all of this stuff that's happening over there is getting ready to heavily impact their citizens. And there's going to be like poverty, like a strong like decrease in like their financial institution of for their citizens. And that also may stretch over to Germany somehow. I don't understand that, but because it feels like they're trying to flood the United States, like they're trying to come into the United States from these two places. um again, I keep hearing Bosnia. I don't know what that is. Keep your eye on Bosnia. And celebrity wise, there's gonna be another like some kind of slapping, because I keep seeing like either Megan getting slapped or Megan slapped, but so I feel like it's a celebrity. It may not be Megan the Stallion, but there's like some like physical altercation, not like August Alsina and Tory Lanez. This is like somebody catches this on camera, feels like somebody, a celebrity or something, gets slapped or something, but I feel like it ends badly in some way. Like, I don't know if it results in like a fatality because of like bodyguards or something, or if like somebody's trying to get away and it causes some sort of fatality or action. Um I don't know who that is. I don't know, because there's also a pregnancy announcement. Like, I almost wonder if that is for Megan Thee Stallion, like if she's gonna announce she's pregnant or if she's wanting to have a baby, because there's some sort of pregnancy announcement. But I feel like we're talking about with a A-lister or a B-list celebrity where everybody will know this person. Um, there's also in genome world, there's going to be another. I feel like two very high-profile genome like celebrities that are going to pass. One male, one female. Um, I don't know why I keep saying John Travolta. So I don't know if it is John Travolta or if it's like on the same level as John Travolta, like high in status or something like that. But there's a male and female that will pass here soon. Um, but I feel like um, they're trying to take bodies, but I almost feel like only one gets to take a body. That's very weird. I don't know. And that may not be able to be like validated or proven because how would we? But I feel like that's very weird. But I feel like because they keep showing me Anne Heche and they also keep showing me um Olivia Newton-John, and then they show me Kobe Bryant in the helicopter. And when I did the world reading, when I said it will be the luck of the draw, two, but only one dies, it feels like something like that. But I feel like one is sick, and then like one dies in an accident or something like it's something very weird. With the two genomes, it's two major genome celebrities that's going to pass though. Um, He says that's it. He may have some more things for a little bit later. Um, he does say there's going to be some sort of major lawsuit on that recall with the vehicle. Um, I don't know if somebody's tire like imploded or went in or something. It's something about a major recall on a car that they were supposed to do and did not do. Because I know that they did recall a truck or something, but I feel like they were supposed to recall something and they didn't, or it's going to be some sort of major lawsuit connected to a car plant. That's all I know. Like some sort of car plant. Oh God, she knows they look horrible. A car plant. There's some sort of lawsuit that will ensue. Okay. All right. Gratitude, everybody.